everybody, my name is Assassinscaptin and welcome back to Project Zomboid. So I did make a channel update video, and in there I mentioned that my Project Zomboid series got broken. And it did because of the version 42.12.1 that had just dropped for this game, and it broke my save, and I figured out for more investigation that it was because of my mods. And I will show you which mods it broke right now. It was these three: Neat Building, Neat Crafting, and the Neat UI Framework, which goes with these two. And we will not be using those for the foreseeable future. Really all it does is it changes the the menu for the crafting and the building menu, and the framework is just kind of how those two work, I think. And by the way, I don't know if I went over it good enough in my first kind of attempt, I guess we could call it, of this game. But I don't know if I went over the mods, all the mods that I'll be running. So I'm going to scroll through this, and if you want to pause, take a look at what we all got here, definitely feel free to do so. Obviously the orange ones will not be used. The white ones will not be getting used. One big one I want you guys to know about is the They Knew mod. This one pretty much just adds, there's a cure to the zombie infection, and I really just wanted this one for the longevity. So if I just get bit, like boom, we're not done no matter what, right? That we have a small chance to be able to find a cure, and I think that'd be pretty cool. So yeah, we are gonna do a sandbox run like I usually do, like kind of with my own change on a couple things. So yeah, I will see you guys over there. Alright guys, here we are. One of the mods that I have adds more spawn locations, and we are going to spawn in Brandenburg again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like just hitting the seed a little bit just to change things around. Some options. I have a preset thing, or not preset, stuff that I set, and I just named it the way I want it. It just changes a couple things. I can change, like crossbows, I can change how, the drop chance for that kind of stuff. All that kind of thing. The MREs, I don't know. Just kind of stuff like that. MRE is another mod that I have in here. The They Knew mod. The hazmat zombies. These are the zombies that spawn that you can find these cures for. One of them, let's see here. I don't remember which ones do what, but one of them, here, I actually am going to drop this one down to 40 as well. One of them gives you a full cure. One of them completely restarts, your sickness, to the point when you first got sick. And then one of them sets it to where you are safe for, I believe, 24 hours until the zombie infection starts in. So if you're sick and you take that pill, you're good for a day, and then it'll start. It'll just kind of restart. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So let's move on from that. Occupation and traits, we're going to have that the exact same it was the first time. Prone to illness, slow healer, weak stomach, fast metabolism, slow reader, and smoker will be the cons. Because I'm picking veteran, I will get desensitized, far less prone to panic, and because I am picking veteran, I will have +2 aiming and +2 reloading right off the bat. And I guess this is a con. The slow weight comes from the fast metabolism. That'll be low strength, low endurance, and prone to injury, and -1 fitness. Personally, I don't think it's that big of a con to me anyway. I can work around it pretty easy. Pros, we're going to have cat eyes, better vision at night, outdoorsy, less affected by harsh weather conditions, and inconspicuous, less likely to be spotted by zombies. And customized character. Just like before, guys, going to do the exact same setup here. I have everything unlocked here. You can change that in your settings, and the reason I do that is because when I die in a world, I don't like to just respawn in that world. I like to completely restart. Just, I don't know, personal preference, I guess. So yeah, I will see you guys in the game. Alright guys, so here we are in our fresh new world. Just right off the bat, I want to let you know that I do have a mod that takes out the pistol and all that stuff that Build 42 gives you. And the reason I do that is pretty much just so you could test out right off the bat the new aiming mechanics that they put into the game. I think that's kind of cheaty, just giving you a pistol like that right away. I would like to find it myself. So I mean, I could just throw it out anyway, but it's kind of nice not having to do that. So I got a mod for it. So let's start looting this place. Pencil right off the bat. We do want that so we can mark stuff on our map. I don't know if I'm ever going to get into reading or doing stuff with a forge, but that's what that magazine was. Kind of just gave you... Oh, these are the same exact one. Yeah, everyday smithing, roast, forge, roasting pan, forge, all sorts of stuff like that. Maybe I'll get into that. I've never used that. I've never gotten to the point where I had a forge, though. Alright, we're going to take these curtains. And because we were in build 42, we can make a sheet sling bag. And we are going to wear that. I'm going to put this extra belt that I have in the bag. And what I have that belt for is I do have a mod that I can make like extra slings, so I can carry a melee weapon. What? Did you hear that screaming? I think that was just a meta event. The sling, so I can carry a weapon and a melee weapon. Like a gun and a melee weapon on my back. Originally, you cannot do that. It has to be one or the other. Alrighty. Here's another one of the mods, the blankets. Just a quality of life thing. I think it looks a lot better than the plain white bed. Alright, we're going to rip these sheets up for some rags. Use those as bandages for later. Hopefully I don't gotta use them, but there is a chance that we will have to. So, disposable lighter, not a whole lot in it, but we will take it. And it does not seem to be a very nice day outside today. Kind of rainy, cold, stuff like that. And since I do have the low weight trait, I'm going to eat everything in sight right off the bat here. Just to kind of get our weight up. See what else we got here. Bologna. Oh, I guess I'm too full to eat already. Oh, not anymore. Alright. You're full to bursting. That is what you want. Pipe wrench. Heck yeah. Ooh, what do I want to use that? Yeah, we'll use it as a weapon right off the bat. Usually I don't, but yeah, we use it as a weapon. Might as well. Alright. And it is very foggy out here. Holy crap. And like I said not too long ago, guys, I am going to live in the exact same place that I was in my first attempt of our playthrough here. And I think I know where I'm at. And okay, we got a decent amount of zombies there. I think I know where I'm at. So we actually have a decent little jaunt ahead of us to get where I want to be. Because it's kind of on the other side of town. Alright guys, come here. Come here. Get up, buddy. Or don't, I guess. We're just gonna do this the easy way. Zombies are very easy to kill when they're on the ground like this, so it's nice to just lure them over there to do that. Well, this house looks pretty broken into. Let's remove the glass and hop in here. See what we got. Oh boy. Okay, that scared me. Oh, you guys want to know what I completely forgot? It was the 6 o'clock show, the cooking show. That's always on at 6 in the morning. I bet you I completely missed it. Really? You don't want to just go through the door? Okay. Guess that makes it easier for me. This person had a digital watch, which we want. Sweet. Alright. Let's loot this place quick and keep on moving. There's nothing in here. "32 degrees out and raining. Beautiful day." Candied fruit slices. Sure. And for some reason, I realized this, guys. Just so you know, like, why these errors pop up. Whenever I switch to, like, a different category here, I guess, in the inventory, it adds 2 errors down here in the bottom right corner. I don't know why. I have... Oh, what did I do? Why can't I get rid of that? There we go. I don't know why it does that. So, unfortunately, that is just going to have to be something that we are both going to have to deal with. We just got to remember that this build 42 is in its unstable version. So, things will be broke, unfortunately. Do I just want to go straight down, or do I want to kind of cut through the graveyard there? I don't know. I think we're just going to keep moving down this way. And as we do, I think we're going to hit a couple of these houses to see what kind of loot we can get. I mean, the more we have once we get to where we're going to base up, the better it'll be. Tortilla chips. Snack on them. Some sour and cream. We're gonna snack on them. Some cinnamon. Yeah, I think I'm too full. Yep. It's alright. A beer? Heck yeah. You know what? We're gonna keep that for later. I might try and make it a thing to where at the end of every episode, we just, you know, we sit back and we have a beer. Because something tells me that this world that we're living in right now ain't for the faint of heart, and you know, sometimes a guy just needs to kick back and have a beer. I think that'd be a good idea. And this house really had nothing for us. It's kind of disappointing. Thing in the garbage. Surprisingly, one thing that I found out, guys, is these garbage bags, you know, they have like better stuff in them than you might think. Like this one, none of this is really useful, I guess. Oh, okay. Claw hammer, it's worn, so we're not gonna take that. But sometimes you can find like magazines, stuff like that. So I always like to look in those, just see what we got. I know this is gonna tire me out more, but I do like to run, like, quite often, just to get my running skill up. Because once you get that up, you know, you run faster and can run for longer. And there's literally no, like, bad part about that whatsoever. So I do like to do that. I know it makes more noise, attracts more zombies, that kind of thing, but we can deal with that. Something that would speed things up is to get a car. That would be phenomenal right now. Because we'd be able to... Oh, okay. And there's our key to the car. And there's gas in it. Heck yeah, okay. Prayers have been answered. Heck yeah. And we're going to take these matches. Oh, and I already have a disposable. You know what? Disposable, we're going to put in the bag. And this, I think this is like a cigar or something. And since I do have the smoker trait, we are going to want that. Let's see what kind of condition this thing is in. Actually, not... I mean, it's not great, not horrible. 60% condition. Not horrible, but it does have fuel in it, which is awesome. So we can just fly right over to the base. And it's 11:40, so hopefully this place has a TV, so I can watch the carpentry show, which is on every day at noon for the first, what is it, 7 days? Something like that. Let's see if we can get in here. Hopefully the alarm doesn't... Dan, I don't think there's a TV in here. That's rough. You know what?
Hey!
That's not what I meant to do. I definitely have to change that key binding, because the button to yell is right next to the buttons to walk around. I don't know who decided they wanted to put that in the game, but that's kind of stupid. Okay, we have a magazine for... This is for knitting and for make flies cure from cigarettes, make flies cure from loose tobacco, make flies cure from chewing tobacco. Okay, I mean, that sounds like it would be kind of useful in the future once we get into farming, you know? I think that would probably help out a little bit. Heck yeah, we got some oranges in here. Got a whole carton of chalky milk. We're gonna down that, absolutely. Cashed it. Alright. Holy crap. 60 hunger for a watermelon? I'm just gonna... Wait, you can't just eat it? Let me guess, I gotta chop it up. Is there a knife in here? It's a bread knife. Needs to be sliced or smashed. How do I smash? What if I just drop it? Oh, that didn't do it. How do you smash a watermelon? Let's go to cooking. Watermelon? Smash watermelon. I need a hammer to smash the watermelon, are you kidding me? Maybe I should have taken that crappy hammer back there. I have a pipe wrench. I can't just smack that thing with a pipe wrench? Kidding me right now? Okay, here's one of my mods. Game Gear Vampire? Wonder if that's for like the Sega or Super Nintendo. Or what that one's for. Okay, we did miss the carpentry show, unfortunately, but that's okay. And also, guys, I do have a mod that the rain cleans blood. So that will be very helpful in cleaning up the base. I don't know if it cleans blood off me. Not 100% sure on that, but... Alright, let's get in this car. Oh, and get moving. Okay, I'm going to roll down the window, because when you have the window roll down, if you hold the right click on your, oh god, on your mouse, you can kind of look forward a little bit. And there's a lot of zombies here, but we can take them. We can take them. Alright. Took them out. Still got one kind of creeping up on the side there. I don't think. Ooh, metallic dress style. Yeah, we want that one. Even though we ain't even gonna be able to see it. Even though it's a zombie apocalypse, we can have some nice things, you know. Okay, first off, it's the exact same car over there, only maybe a little nicer than mine. First off, we're gonna go in this garage here, and we're gonna see what we got. Screwdriver. Yeah, we're gonna take that. And nothing really else. Head into the gas station. Got some more matchbooks. We want those. Actually, I'm gonna keep this disposable just to kind of get these two things out of the way since they're almost gone anyway. And these, might as well take those too. You know what? We might as well smoke one right now because looks like we could use one. Awesome. Where's that from? From what kind of noises? There's all sorts of stuff going on around here. Oh, I missed that one. Oh, it's from. So there's an upstairs in this place. That's what that's at. That's where that's at. Get rid of you real quick. Oh boy. Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of all these zombies around here. No way. So, this is one of those zombies. The hazmat zombies. It's only set to 0.3%. Or 3% for a spawn chance, and here one is. These are the zombies that will drop the zombie cure. Stuff like that. But the zombie cure, or cures, or preventative pills and the cure only have a 40% chance to spawn on every one. And we have the zombie cyclically? I don't know how you say that. This one prevents the zombie virus from infecting you for 24 hours. That would be useful. And then, yeah, there's a mysterious hazmat suit that you can grab from him, too. I like the mod. I think it's pretty cool. Making a lot of noise around here, apparently. All these guys are just kind of slowly coming in to check things out. I've noticed in this latest update, 42.12.1, that zombies kind of migrate towards you a lot more than they did in the update literally right before it. I don't know what the reason for that is, but yeah, that's just what's going on. Might as well read these maps so we can get them on our main map. What's cool is now that I read those two maps, I can go to my main map, I can zoom all the way out, and now those two towns are all fully written down on my map. So maybe in the future we'll have to go to them and check things out. Got some cheese in here. Also, okay, this watermelon, to be honest, you know what? We're just going to put that in here. Because why not? Some yogurt. Let's eat that up. Nothing in the bathroom. Okay, okay. Some more chips. Let's eat them up. Water bottle. Yeah, we'll take that. It's always nice to have a water bottle on you. Actually, I'm going to put that in my bag. Empty gas can. I'm going to take that, actually. And a rubber hose. Rubber hoses are new. You need those to siphon gas out of cars. Originally, you could just go up to it with an empty garbage can and just siphon the gas out, but now you need a rubber hose. So, that's kind of cool. I think, anyway. Check out this basement. Does not look like... Oh. Oh, no way. That's not... Okay, yeah, and now in Build 42, this is like a whole bunch of different generators. And holy crap. And this generator right here is the best generator in the game. Originally, it was just the normal red one. But, yeah, now there's a whole bunch of them. And that is the best one in the game right there. So we are going to take that. And we have a vehicle. Oh, you know what? Okay, hopefully we actually have, like, the space in that vehicle. To... Isn't it, is it 20 pounds or is it 40? I don't remember. It's 40, yeah. There is a chance that we might not even be able to put this thing in the trunk. As dumb as that sounds, there is probably a high chance. Yep, we can't even put it in the trunk. And we cannot put it... I'm gonna set it right there. We can't even put it in the seat next to us or nothing. So, it looks like we're gonna have to come here at a different time and grab that. Which is fine. We're not gonna need it for a while because eventually the power and the water is gonna turn on. And that's what these generators are for. So you can have power in your base. And the same thing with like gas stations here. Once the power goes out, you can't just get gas from a gas station. You need to bring a generator with you and set it up and connect it to the station in order to get gas from the pumps. So generators they're very useful, and I guess you could still call it early game. Yeah, these are all pretty cooking. Gee, I don't know which ones we're gonna take here. We'll take the cooking, the butchering. Oh, there's two of the cooking. Is there two of them? Yeah. Yeah, we don't need two of them. We'll take the cooking, the butchering, the maintenance for sure, and then we'll take the trapping. Glass making, I don't know if I'm ever really gonna use that. This chest I'm gonna take just because it looks cool, and it'd be cool to kind of put stuff in once we get our base all sorts of set up. Oh, and a weight bench with dumbbells. Oh, maybe I should take that. Yeah, we're taking that. We're gonna take the weight bench with the dumbbell because I have mods. Is this part of a mod? I don't actually know. I actually have no idea. I don't think it is, but... Oh, and animal care? Level 3. It's going to be a while before we get into farming and stuff with animals, so we'll leave that for now. Yeah, I am going to take this weight bench and dumbbell stuff, though. Because I have mods for something like that. I don't know. I've actually never used any of it. So let's put this weight bench back here. And the dumbbell probably won't be able to fit, of course. Sack, we're gonna throw on the ground and that. How about now? No. Okay. That's fine. We're just gonna Okay, let's just clean all this crap out of this car first of all. Napkins, don't need those. Let's take the eraser, pen, razor we're gonna keep, comb we don't want, flashlight we are gonna keep. Let's put this dumbbell in the seat right next to us. And then, oh, this gas can, we want that. Just gonna drop that real quick. All of, oh, you know what? I guess we're gonna have to do it all manually because there's some stuff that I want that is in the way. Okay, because we don't need any of that stuff. We do want that though. And this zombie is gonna mess with us once I try to put fuel in this car. Something tells me that one's going to too, but we'll give her a try. Am I not close enough? You know what, we're just gonna back into you. And I hit that apparently. Okay, I'm closer. How about now? Am I? Maybe I gotta go to the other side. I thought that, Okay, how about that? What is going on here? Am I still too far away? Why can I not put fuel in the car? I'm pretty sure that means that arrow. The arrow is pointing you to like what side you gotta put fuel in on. And I'm pretty sure that's the passenger side. But for some reason, it is just not. Okay, now I'm way too close. Oh, jeez. Got to switch. I have no idea why it's not letting me. Okay, you know what? Let's fill this fuel can up. Did I just hear a zombie? Nope, did not. I'm tweaking. Let's fill this fuel can up. And I will also set that in the passenger seat. The small chest I will also put there. Rubber hose. Yeah, we'll just throw all that stuff over there. Adhesive tape, we don't really need that. Got a zombie to take care of. I don't know what the deal is here. Does the car have to be off in order to get fuel? Is that what's going on? I don't understand. You know what, guys? I think I'm just stupid. I think I am, like, I think I'm just very stupid. We're not gonna talk about it, okay? Oh my gosh, and I'm too close. We're just not going to talk about it. Okay? Okay? We're just not going to talk about it. Alright, we're going to fill that up. Now our car is full of fuel, and we have a full gas tank, which is sweet. We are going to check this car out, since it's the exact same car that I have here. And maybe we'll just switch to it, to be honest. Got some alcohol wipes. We will need those. A map of March Ridge, another town, or not really a town. I think this is like a military housing thing. Pretty sure that's what it is. This duct tape we will take. Check the trunk. There's a wrench in there. We'll be able to find that where we're going to be living though. And I did not check on the upstairs of this thing yet. Since it's 9 p.m. Gosh, I missed every... Excuse my cats, by the way, guys. I don't know if you can hear them kind of running around, but they're tweaking out, doing what cats do. Yeah, okay. Since it is 9:20 p.m., and what I was saying, I completely missed every single skill show at 6 in the morning, noon, and 6 at night. But what I think we are going to do is we are going to just stay here for the night. Because might as well. Canned corn. You know what? Don't I have, oh. I thought I had, can opener. Apparently not. Well, we'll save that for later then. Since that doesn't go bad, so. This eraser, we don't need that. Oh, what else have we got to eat in here? Freshly cooked mutton chops. Yeah, we'll eat all those. I am dehydrated, so we will drink some water. I am tense, so let's smoke us a cigar or whatever a cheroot is. I'm assuming that's a cigar. Kind of seems like it'd be something like that. Nothing really of use in the bathroom. What we got out here? It was an Atari. That's sweet. I don't think I've ever found one of those yet. And we got the bedroom. Where's the light switch in here? Holy cow. Is there not a light switch for this room? Oh, there it is. And, well, we got some chewing tobacco. We'll take that. And we are a little drowsy. Yeah, I think... I think what we're going to do is we are going to open up this can of beer. And we are going to down that thing. To end off our very first episode being back into Project Zomboid. We're going to place that right there. And I'm going to get some sleep because my guy is kind of tired. So, thank you guys for watching. Sorry about the complete restart here, but I think that's just kind of what's best to do. And I'm just glad that I figured things out so my game isn't broken. But, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you next time. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Really helps out the channel. And I will see you next time.